We're going to start with a very basic gun defense from the front. Now there are a number of different ways we can go with this depending upon if we're with somebody, if they're on our right side, left side, if the gun is held high here or whatever the case may be at body level. So we're going to deal with right now front body level basic type of response to be able to get out of the line of fire. Key and important, out of the line of fire. By that I mean where this round is going to go. So we want to make sure that our body is out of line of fire and we've redirected the weapon. When I'm going to maneuver my hand toward the weapon to redirect, I want to be as close to the trigger guard with a little hook between my thumb and forefinger. I'm going to grab it tight and turn it upon impact. This is important. If I grab it and then try and muscle the gun one way or the other, he's going to be moving the gun away from me and it then becomes a tug of war. Upon impact, we want to turn the gun where we want it. So I'm going to have Alex move a little bit to this angle so you can see a little better from here. Most important, talk. Don't make a big move until you're ready to make your move. Please don't hurt me. And I've redirected the gun. Look, I've already turned it in a way that it's going to be difficult for him to gain immediate leverage. Even if he tries to turn it on me, I keep the pressure on. Knuckles toward his body. The other hand's going to come up from underneath. This is important. In Krav Maga, they'll redirect and they'll strike. I don't like it. If I strike him and he goes back, the gun can turn back on me. So what we want to do is secure it as strongly and as quickly as possible. So once again, one, I'm stepping my body out of the line of fire. One more time, one. Okay, I brought it down a little bit, giving him less leverage. This other hand now comes up underneath, palm up, and I want to grab over the hammer. And I want to lock down. A lot of times when I'm teaching this, people go behind the hammer. That'll get you home, but we want to make it as easy as possible for you to control this without using much effort or strength. So one more time. I redirect, I step to the side so I'm out of line of fire. The gun may go off at this point in time. This is already coming from underneath, not across. Obviously, we don't want a hole in our hand. Underneath, and now from this position, I'm going to twist it. Not pull. Alex, hold it a little tight for a second. If I pull, it becomes, again, that tug of war. Okay, we get into a tug of war. I start to kick, loosen him up, and I strip the gun from his hand. One more time. Let's get just to that point. 1, 2. I'm going to twist it, and I always say when I'm teaching, take it to your pocket. A couple different reasons, but let's talk about first how to extract the gun. So when I'm twisting it, it takes it over his thumb. I strip it out, and now I'm able to put myself in a position to tell him or give him commands, get on the ground, whatever the case may be, or position myself in a way if it's a multiple attack type of situation. I always say to go to your pocket, because if you are one that carries at this point, I want to get rid of his gun because it might have already gone off and be jammed, and I want to be able to access my weapon if I'm a carrier. Okay? One more time from this angle, and then we'll switch a couple angles. So I'm here. Again, at this point, it's just me. Don't hurt me. I'll do what do you want my money. I've redirected. Hand comes underneath, down, and I'm twisting it out. Okay? From here, I can hit, kick, or whatever else I want to do or need to do to get myself in a safe position. Let's take another look from a little different angle here. All right? Redirect, catch from underneath. Take it to my pocket. Now, if you're one that likes to strike at the same time, I have no problem with that, but we're not going to strike with our hand for the reason I mentioned a moment ago. I have Alex on this side again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to redirect, catch, kick. Now it makes taking it out much easier at this point. Redirect, hand underneath, take it to our pocket, and then position yourself.